So they'll be calling you a radical in the freak show called the United States of fucking Usury. Fairy tale land. Fucking MSNBC, the corporate mouthpiece, says 26 trillion in debt. Oh, no worry. That don't matter. Just fucking rob the fucking youth future. We are. So, new study out, another one. And the New York Times quotes it as Ebola. What? And then you read through it, has nothing to do with it. Fucking the mussels, the seafood, fucking the acute collapse going on post meltdowns. Again, you can read right through it. This study, we found different pathogens in there. You know, and the headline's completely misleading. You read through it, sure as fuck, there it is. Scientists are still baffled. They're mystified. They're bewildered. They're stumped. They're curious. They're alarmed. By the way, and they're spending government grants by the gazillions to do these worthless fucking studies. That's not science. It's the opposite of fucking science. It's asymmetric to science. In fact, it's fucking, well, Kevin Semmelweis. I've never been mystified or baffled. I did the science the correct way. In this article, it says, we have a new hypothesis. Oh, after all these years, you got a new hypothesis. Well, get the fuck to work and prove it, fuckers. Get the fuck to work and prove it, and then you read through it, you can't even understand what they're... My hypothesis, Kevin Blanch. These are full-blown out fucking meltdowns that have never happened in history. By the way, there's a really fantastic article out about Fukushima. A journalist actually went in, and it's pretty good. 9.5 years, he talks about... 1, 2, 3, 4. He talks about, he's a little off on the spent fuel pools, but he's all over the meltdowns. He calls them what they are, full blown out meltdowns. And, you know, it's semi-panty painted. And he says, well, they say 30 to 40 years after being there. I highly doubt that. I can't see that happening. But he talks about the full blown out fucking meltdowns. You know, this is the greatest cover up in human history of the fucking workers gone in. Fucking, you know, the Fukushima fit. Fuck. They're all dead. You know, there are thousands and thousands of workers in there every day just rolling over. The circle of the wagons on the fucking corporate media structure in this country is shocking. It is. And then at the second tier level, which is places like KSL and Utah, is beyond shocking. You know how it's, well... You know, they just go to them. I know this for a fact because I have a friend and the people we leaked the stuff and that's how we got San Diego. San Onofre shut down. My friend works at Fox News. She says the producer told her that they get a memo every single morning. Every news station in the country. What you can talk about and what you can't. A bullet of retractions. All the retractions, Patriot Act, Hillary's emails, fucking Trump's phone calls with... That's the next one. Oh, I skipped over that. You don't know about that, do you? Oh, this is the new leak getting ready to come out. Trump phone calls with Z, his owner? No. Putin, his owner? No, his real owner. Abiy. His conversations at Mar-a-Lago. In the towers at the election. I'll be in D.C. on the 1st. Remember the 3rd of November. We'll see this fucking dog and pony show fucking unwind. Fucking, these elections are so fucking rigged. It's unbelievable. The country's fucking rigged. The Supreme Court's fucking rigged. The fucking whole place is. It's a fucking joke, actually. It's about, well, if it didn't crush the environment, wipe out the environment, it would be a fucking joke, wouldn't it? But it is amazing to me how both parties have lock, stock, barrel fucking thrown in the towel on the environment. They don't give a fuck. There's this woman, she says, I followed the whole trail from Idaho to fucking the ocean on the salmon. Fuck, how many times have I done that? Fucking, she says, I feel beat up like, fuck, cry me a fucking river. Tell me about it. They're fucking gone. So I hypothesize the knowledge. These are full blown out fucking nuclear meltdowns. They're lying, they're fucking lying, they're fucking lying. This is an energy that's being released. It's a gas, it's a plasma. These are suns, Livermore, California, bringing star power to Earth. This energy is going to be unleashed. So even he quotes, we've made great strides. Instead of 320 fucking tons of water a day being pushed on these cores into the ocean. We've got it down to 160 fucking tons a day. Do the math, kiddies. Do the math. There's only so much water on Earth. Do the math. This is fresh water. Fucking, they push onto these fucking cores because down into the holes, China syndrome on Balco, which I named Delmar syndrome, into the ocean. Into the ocean. Lake Barrett to Leslie Stull. It took 60 minutes, fucking well over 3,000 days to tell you what Kevin Blanch told you in 1 hour. Play back the tape, Your Honor. Go after me, flee from me, fucking, because America, home of the cowards. Land of the afraid. This place is pathetic anymore. This fucking populace is pathetic. You know, it's like people ask me all the time, how did you survive cancer? Have you been watching? Have you been watching? That's actually 1% survival. That's less than 1,000th of 1% survival. My doctor says that he only knows 2 of us. And we're both in Utah, by the way. Brian Morris. He says, you're the only 2 that I know of without a bone marrow. Now, Brian since had a bone marrow transplant. He just came back right now, 9 years fucking later. And it didn't work. I don't know how he didn't die. I was in the hospital with him at LDS last year. But he got a stem cell, some brand new juice boost from his son, Winston. And it worked. It's a miracle. That fucking dude's tougher. And the same type of situation my little, nephew had. He's alive. And the other, talk about a trifecta. How about her? Fuck, she's a beast, man. Rikako Iki. We all prayed for her. Thank you, everybody did. She's alive. She's swimming. What a miracle. I hope at some point, in her defense, how can you make a fucking statement in Japan? It's been reported now, the guy who came out against Z in China and badmouthed him, the scientist got 18 years in prison. Whoa, those fucking Chinese. Well, that's a hell of a lot better than they do here. Come out against these fucking machine here, they kill you. They kill you dead. Oh, they tried me. Ask Aaron Swartz. Ask Julian Assange. But we're the great nation. We're the great human rights protector. We're. Everybody says, oh, the United States always. No. From 1945 to 1979, post-war, the United States got healthy. Got good. Fucking increasing nominal wages from 1945 to 1979. Decreasing nominal wages every... How's that even possible? Cheap labor. They hijacked the Supreme Court. They fucking jerry-rigged the fucking districts. But really, it's a grassroots problem. I remember the old timers say, fuck, I'll be glad when I'm dead when you fucking baby boomers take the fucking field. You're a pathetic fucking weak bunch of fucking spoiled fucking little fucking brats. Ain't that the fucking truth? And so politically fucking engineered and socially fucking cattle shooted into the cattle chute to mow off 30, 40 years of fucking your life. Oh, I'm going to let it be. No, you're not. You're not going to let it be a fucking run. You're going to die fucking in your 70s. Most likely. You're going to die from cancer. You're going to die from fucking COVID, which is from the sea, Fukushima. So I hypothesized the fucking knowledge. That's what good scientists do. I used this genre in the way that I used it in this data format, in this intensity to hold retention. I knew that when YouTube in the inception, whatever, their search engine, the machine did not work on view count. It worked on retention. And you had to hold the audience through, and so effective. At one time, Google told me YouTube, I had one of the top 10 YouTube fucking sites in the world in retention. My retention was off the fucking hook. Again, but what happened to that? Man, NCI got control of this fucking genre. Trump, that's what happened. Trump and his owner, Habib, killed net neutrality. But you're all for that. Fucking, the hypocrisy of what's going on in the Supreme Court not to make you fucking sick. Last fucking year of the fucking, it's an election year, we can't appoint one. When we're already voting, let's appoint one. I mean, Mitt Romney's watching polls and watching data that just go ahead. Well, that's because the Breonna Taylor fucking verdict hasn't come out yet. As soon as it comes out, the RBG fucking movement, the fucking, I mean, it's the quiet before the storm. This fucker's going to erupt like you fucking never fucking seen. How can it not? How can it not? You've disenfranchised fucking, I mean, you've destroyed an entire fucking generation of young people. They got nothing. How are they going to buy a fucking house in their life? They can't. You know, healthcare, they have none. I mean, destroyed, just fucking wiped out. No fucking jobs, no fucking none. I mean, come serve us coffee, it's over. What the fuck? It's the invisible depression and the Fed stepping in and buying fucking stocks by the trillions of our use money. Oh, fuck, debt don't matter. We service that fucking debt and angry. It's a fairy tale fucking loser's ball. First you hypothesize the knowledge. They're going to lie. They're going to lie. They're going to push this fucking energy into the fucking Pacific Ocean. The storm's going to rise. Play back the tape, Your Honor. It's going to collapse the tide pools first. Starfish immediately went, ooh, boy, you don't believe me. I had to walk the whole fucking coast multiple times. How many times have I walked up and down that fucking coast of California? Fucking sleeping in a fucking sleeping bag with platelet counts in the 30s. My heart failing. My doctor says, my Claudia says, Kevin, all that walking you did on that coast saved your life. He says, I fight for her. She fights for me. We from the sea. He says, that valve was, you know, here they cut me off Medicaid. That valve was failing. I could feel it. I knew it was. I went to Michael Hawkins at Ogden Regional Hospital, and he's a chiropractor with a 2-year degree from Western Montana, and he's representing himself as he's a doctor. Can't sue him. Fuck whatever. Go see your fucking dentist. I ran the test. He lied. He didn't run it. I collapsed. Heart valve. He says, you held on just long enough to get those platelets just high enough for open heart surgery. Rip me open, pour me out. There's things inside that scream and shout with or without you. You know? I remember Connors who did it. I says, God, I hope I was nice to you when I was a kid. So I used to coach against him in basketball. I coached youth basketball forever and he played, you know. I knew him since he was a kid. You better hope I'm going to hold your heart in my hand for 6 hours, kid. Oh, he saved me. All my money went. My circle went. My one-night love affair. Act like we don't care. Learn to live half a life. Don't come around here no more. So, not only did I hypothesize they're going to push this energy in the ocean, it's going to cause a heat bubble with the Western United States. It's going to cause the Great Salt Lake to go fucking dry. It's going to fucking cause a fucking epic tree collapse. It's going to cause a heat source over the Western United States. It's going to fucking catch the atmosphere. Is actually going to burn. The Western United States is going to burn. The fucking salmon will collapse in 2016, the Chinook, on fucking cue. It'll cause a chain reaction of a fucking starvation event. You'll have whales fucking by the fucking thousands fucking wash up dead. You'll have a fucking spike in fucking childhood cancer, adult cancers, which we have. And survival rate, by the way, is getting much, much better. You know, that's one good thing. I mean, I'm living proof. Well, I didn't have a transplant, but had open heart surgery, gallbladder gone. Every word I said has come true. That's science. You have to do the field work and you have to prove your hypothesis. Then you have to defend your work. Look what I have to defend. Talk about a tsunami of ignorance against the NEI. By the way, I've got to talk a little bit of this, and I'll let the cat out of the bag on ENE News somewhat. Fuck. Her and I did so much fucking good work together for so long. That's a play on the industry's fucking pay-to-play fucking DOE's government killers. I mean, is it all in vain, all that work we did? Oh, but I know one thing. We've gone from 104 nuclear reactors to 62 in the United States. The FBI has fucking charged in Ohio and Illinois. Now, will they finish the job like Kamala Harris didn't? She started at San Onofre. Because look what they're up against. Go against the fucking nuclear energy crime syndicate. Trump is the fucking worst disaster in fucking human. He's worse than Obama. He's done so much fucking damage to the environment. Fukushima cover-up. The pork he's just flooded. He's restarted the fucking Cold War. You're going to vote for him, huh? Fucking riding with Biden. I ain't voting for either one of these fucking dirtbags. Fuck this country. You know, you fucking flag-waving fucking idiots. Fuck. What this place has turned into, what we've done to the fucking youth of America is a fucking absolute disgrace. It's the ecology, stupid. I've defended the work. I've proved this work. Plutonium. I proved it. It's inarguable proof. You deny my work, I could be the next Tesla, I could be the next Semmelweis. It's plutonium. It's an energy. Every word I said, every fucking word, go back, play back the tape, Your Honor, not only did come to fruition, I proved it. I did the field work. Go in denial all you want. Right to fucking your grave. Right to hell. You traded in your health for some Jeff Bezos Operation fucking Foxconn, Los Alamos fucking nuclear fucking paperclip. German fucking monsters gassing on the battlefields. Health for their wealth. You gave it up. Give me dogma or give me death. Well, you're going to get death. It's a fucking clown circus out there. Fucking get ready. Because the country's going to erupt. Invisible depression. Again, both parties throwing the towel on the environment. It's the ecology, stupid. Damn tuned. We are. Youth of the nation. We are.